morning.
Welcome to an all-Mopar car show in Knoxville, Tennessee.
That's right. 1966 Charger, which she's got for sale here. And as you might know, the 66 Charger had a full-length console. Part of that was because the planned turbine installation would have been in this model had the turbine showed up in 1966. That's why the full-length console was installed in these models. And this car has a 440 in it, which was not available factory that year. But again, good project for somebody. And the ask is $18,000. And again, his name is Bill Kibble. I mistake that, but anyway, somebody's got a nice project. The 440 already stuffed in it. If they're looking for one cool car, don't see too many 66s anymore. And we want to show you Wayne Carpenter's very cool Coronet 500 1967 383 4-barrel version. Again, you don't see too many of these cars around.
Good morning, everyone.
Wayne is getting ready to run down to do his judging. The 500 was kind of like an RT in terms of its trim. It was all deluxe. Car's bucket seats. It's got a console floor shift. And digging that red interior, deluxe red interior. And again, just like the RT, there was cast taillight lenses, a cast rear panel. Of course, the 500 lettering. And that 383 model identification. So, again, great to have it here. It's a wonderful car. And thanks, Wayne, for bringing it out. Checks is a 383 Satellite from '66. This car is owned by a gentleman named William Barr, and it is basically a mini GTX. This would have been the sportiest B-body Mopar Plymouth would have sold that year without you buying the actual sport model. As you can see inside, it's dressed up. It's got the center console and the chrome shifter handle. It's got bucket seats that have had headrests added to it. And it's got the lower body paint in silver separated by chrome trim. And those crisp Elwood angle body lines are also very prevalent looking at this car down the side. Now, as you went up the face of the hood, in the center was a 383 emblem on a small tag. And then when you went underneath, there was that great dual snorkel air cleaner over the turquoise 383 motor. A great piece of Mopar muscle right here. Yes, we're still in Chilhowee Park in Knoxville, Tennessee, and yes, those are Marion County International Raceway stickers you're seeing on the quarter window of Jerry Wilson's 1968 GTX. This is a former AHRA record holder, ran in what's called DOA, which I'm not going to go any further than that. The mild changes under the hood are from the racing era. But again, the 68 GTX, of course, was the most deluxe B-body Plymouth you could get. Only motors available in it were the 440 and the Hemi. And this car's got multiple Marion County International Raceway decals in it. Ran around in Ohio during the AHRA's heyday when Jim Tice had all those racetracks up there. And as you know, the 68 GTX did not have a fresh air package on it yet, but the car was deluxe inside. As you can see, 150 mile an hour speedometer, floor shift, again, the chrome trim, big GTX letterings on the rear quarter panel, and Magnum 500 wheels. So again, a very cool piece, cool racing history to it. Jerry's got a big book here that has all the records and things like that in there, showing the car's race wins and stuff like that. It's a bunch of race history pictures that ran in 7 different classifications during the time he raced it on display with the car. So again, very, very neat to see this here, and a gorgeous, gorgeous car. So it might be far from Marion County in Ohio, but it's here in Tennessee and it's looking good. Thanks, Jerry, for bringing it out. All right, Dwayne and Vicky Harrell showed up with this 383 powered 69 Super B that he has put a factory A12 motor into. Now, he just told us that this car actually had no replacement sheet metal on. When he bought it, it was in parts, but it didn't need any body work done to it, and he had an A12 motor he put inside it. That paint's a little bright for 1969. It's detonator yellow. As you can see, the Tennessee sun is right hot today. Let's take a look at this Super B. Factory bumperettes, pretty cool.
Alright, so whose car is it? Joking at Road Runner.
I didn't see the guy in the Road Runner. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. But they're in the back seat, not in the front seat. We are looking at Jerry and Linda Collins' 1969 Road Runner. Now, this was the Motor Trend car of the year that year, as most people know, and the factory sold a slew of them. The Road Runner had kind of come about as a fluke. The marketing people thought La Mancha would work. A couple of the guys at the factory thought better than that, and the legend was born. Warner Bros. Got paid $10,000 a year to use that Road Runner icon on these vehicles. And it was a very cool package for the 1960s. Again, this is a standard 383 model, automatic transmission. And just a killer piece. And of course, has the radial TA, BF Goodrich Trailer TA tires on it, Magnum 500s, 383 cubic inches, torque flight automatic. Great car. Let's take a quick look at two Road Runners, kind of show you the differences between the 69 and 70 models real quick. And Jerry and Linda Collins owned this version, which of course was the 69, which was Motor Trend's car of the year. And this was the 383 standard version, has the scoops without the air grabber, and it's an automatic bench seat. And again, this was the standard Road Runner for 69, and then in 70 what you had was packages like this. Now this is a 446 pack owned by Chris Hill. You can see it's also a bench seat, but it's got the pistol grip shifter in it. And again, that big 6-pack motor in there. So, and obviously the air grabber had changed to the trap door. 446 pack lettering. And performance dash. We are going to show you Chris Hill's 446 pack Road Runner. Chris's car took advantage of the brand new 6-pack technology that debuted in the mid-1969 model year, and again be available across the board for 1970. And restyled, this was the final year of this body design. And again, got to dig the bench seat and that pistol grip 4-speed there. And of course, for that year was the new air grabber with the trapdoor hood and the 446 pack hood decals. So, very, very nice car. Hey, this is Jeff Stunkard at Zookeeper's Diary. We're going to look at Shane Scarborough's 1973-83 Road Runner here. So here's a car that was done by restorer Lee Hodge. His license plate is on the front. And this really represents what you could do with the Road Runner in 1970 in terms of some of the options while leaving the driveline the same as it was for those previous 2 years. Inside you've got 2 bucket seats, and instead of a console you've got a buddy seat. But most importantly is that pistol grip 4-speed, which was such a big deal for that model year. The body lines had changed slightly, and again, the car was in its final year in this rendering. But one big add-on would be those wheels. Check them out. They're motor wheel spiders. You don't see that too much. And then you go inside and you can see the new performance dash, which is always a cool thing to have. And again, just a beautiful restoration done on this car. And looking under hood, you've got that small diameter air cleaner on top of that pan, which of course sealed to the hood where the air grabber was at. So beautiful, beautiful car here. All right, we're going to look at Neil Derryberry's 1970 Plymouth GTX 446. The sun is brutal today. Anyway, Neil's done some breakdown on the car itself. It's 108 built. How many still exist is the big question. But again, beautiful car. Mild updates, headers, ballast, aluminum radiator. It's automatic. And it's got that great 1970 dash for Plymouth, which was the original Charger Super B dash. And it's got the tick-tock tack, and bucket seats, stripes. And of course, full-size rally wheels. So again, a gorgeous car here in East Tennessee. And look at this 72 Charger, which has got some really cool light customization done to it. You know, what's nice about car shows like this is, again, you get to see projects in process. And, well, this car is certainly not ready for Detroit Rama. That's okay. This is a cruiser, air conditioning in it, small block motor, probably a 318. Dommy Hudson owns this car. You can see from the interior, you know, just set up for cruising. A bunch of car show stickers in the back window. Again, the styling for 72, you still had the covered headlights, which was a nice touch for any of the Chargers. And these were the gentleman muscle cars of that era. So again, Dommy, appreciate bringing the car out. It's great to be here in the hills of East Tennessee. This is Stunkard out.